Today we're going to be simulating the automation of a sales lead generation process for a startup. So we're going to be creating an email that will include some information about our product as well as a fun little trivia quiz, and we're going to be sending that out to a prospective client. So let's continue and add some agents to the team. First, we're going to need a research agent who will find and compile facts about OpenServ, then the trivia quiz generator, then the programming agent who will create that trivia quiz in HTML format, then a image generation agent who will be creating a cover image for our game, a copywriting agent who will be creating our email, and then lastly, the web navigator who will be logging onto my Gmail account and sending that email out to the prospective client. So first off, the project manager will be taking a look at the goal we've set out and will be gleaning different tasks and assigning them to the relevant agents. Here our human in the loop system is being triggered, where we can see all the different tasks it has come up with. We've had a quick look, looks good to us. So let's go ahead and get started. So now that we've given our approval, the project manager will go ahead, create those tasks and assign them to the agents on our team. So the first order of business is the research agent going out onto the internet to find and compile any and all information it can find on us. So it will be going onto our LinkedIn page, our Medium page, our website, our white paper, our Twitter, and we'll be compiling all the information and all the facts it can find about us, which we can then use in our email outreach copy, as well as the trivia game. So here in the bottom half of the page, we're going to be having a quick little check-in with our project manager, asking what's the latest on the project. And the purpose of this chat interface is to get updates on the project. We can interact with individual agents, troubleshoot issues, ask questions, things of that nature. So here we can see the task log. We can see all the different websites that the research agent is navigating to. We can see their associated costs. Typically a research task like this will cost around 2 cents. So here we can open up the file itself with everything it's compiled about us. And then this file will be passed on to the trivia quiz generator, who will use that information to generate a trivia quiz. We can see it's come up with 3 questions and the appropriate answers based on the file that the researcher has created. So now we can head back to the platform here, and we can see that the task has then been assigned to the illustrator, who will be generating a cover image for our trivia game. It leverages DALL-E based on our text input to create a appropriate image for our desired use case. There we go, just like that. We now have an image to be used. And now the coder will go ahead in creating a HTML file of the trivia quiz. We can see all the information it will reference. You can see task is now done. We can check it out, open up the file itself, and here we go. We can see the trivia quiz has been created and is fully functional. Well done. I would hope I'd get all that right. And here we can see our human in the loop being triggered again. So we can just go ahead and tell it's all fine, but it's missing the image that we want included in our game. So we can ask the coding agent to retroactively edit our task. This applies to any agent on our team, but we can ask them to edit the task and add something that we think is missing and troubleshoot an issue. Something to note is that the coding agent will not actually regenerate the task itself. It will simply add on, which is a pretty big development, which so far hasn't been able to be accomplished on any other competitor we've seen. So now we can see that's done. And boom, just like that, our image has been added to our trivia quiz. And now the copywriter will go ahead in creating the copy for the email to our prospective client. Just a quick little check-in again with our project manager, see where things are at. That copy has now been created. We can quickly check it out. And now the web navigator, which is an agent we've spent quite a lot of time developing. It leverages advanced vision algorithms to essentially deliver on the promise that Rabbit R1 tried to make. So it automatically is able to browse the web and execute tasks on the web as if it were a human. So right now we can see in this little pop-up window, it's busy logging into my Gmail for me, where it will then open up an email, include the copy of the copywriter, include the file from the coder, as well as the image from the image generator, and will then be sending that email out to our prospective client. And we're currently working on a desktop companion app. So any email or whatever login credentials you may want to use with the web navigator will be stored locally on your device, so they're not exposed to us or anyone else. So here we can see our email has been sent out. We can now refresh the inbox of our prospective client, and here it is from me, our outreach email, talking a little bit about OpenServ. It includes the file we've created, our fun little trivia game, which is fully functional. And just like that, our project is complete.